Gonna wake you in the morning, and who's gonna keep you? Storms are coming.